Welcome along back to another mental health adventure along the London Loop. But today we're doing the final section. I still have about 5 sections left, but this one's quite local to me. So we're doing Rainham to Purfleet, which is going to be around 6-7 miles, something like that. And yeah, it's the final part of the London Loop. So when we get along the Thames, we'll actually be able to see section 1. So this is section 24. Obviously you can do it either way or do it how you want, but it's set out 1 to 24 sections. So yeah, so the weather's a bit, so I'm fighting against the elements again today, see if I can beat the rain, but positive attitude and all that, we'll definitely get there without getting wet, fingers crossed. So onwards we go. On the loop, away from the busy road now. So the London Loop is pointing me in that direction. Lovely path. Interesting. Let's go and check out anyway, I guess. Onwards we go. Right, the path is just gone. This isn't a well-trod path, but over that way there's an alternative way round along the road, and then there's another point a bit further on where I can cut in. So I don't want to fall over and break my ankle or anything. So the sensible option is just to go back and go along the road on this part, and then cut in. And hopefully it's a lot better than how this is. Onwards we go. It's not a glamorous part of the path, but it's better than going through the jungle. So onwards we go, and there's another way we can cut in along here. So we're nearly going to turn off. It's been a boring bit of industrial, but we're going to be coming off soon, and we're going to be heading towards the Thames path, which will make it all worthwhile. So push on now, lads, here we go. Fresh London Loop sign. Good old Thames here. And all the way down that side over there is Erith, and that's where section 1 starts. The path. If there was an award for the least accessible bench, it'd be that one. There's no way it is completely covered inside. Pretty nice little view there though, little private bench, but you can't get into it. But this one seems a more, cleaned up path really, rather than the one up there. Someone's pride and joy. It's a shame. So peaceful and quiet down here. And then we've got the RNLI guys, probably heading down maybe towards Gravesend. Station down there. Look in the water there, what's that? Like a sculpture. Shiver me timbers, eh? Pirate Pete. Nice. So we're halfway. So 3.8 kilometres that way is Rainham. 3.8 kilometres that way is Purfleet. So just imagine you've done, I think it's 150, 160, 170 miles from section 1 all the way to section 24, which we're on now, the last one, if you go in this direction. And it's 3.8 kilometres till you completed your mission, if you've done it in that order, of course. So it'd be, for me, that would be a little bit of a sad feeling, because it's a beautiful walk from start to finish, really. There are some bits that are a bit challenging along the way, but it's all part of the adventure, like I say, you know. So let's push on for this last little bit. We're going to try and go to the nature reserve cafe if it's open, grab a drink or something, and then we'll push on to the last little bit to Purfleet. Let's just hope we don't get run over by anything. Stop! Have a look. Good this way. All good that way. Onwards we go. If I had to bet what that is, and obviously I don't know more, I don't gamble no more, I would say this is 100%, it's got to be like an Amazon Prime warehouse, isn't it? Just the look of it. What do you reckon? We're on, in between Rainham and Purfleet, obviously, you know. Does anybody know it's that Amazon? Pop it in the comments if you know where it is, or if it's that different. It definitely looks like it. Obviously along the Thames, at this end, there's still a heavy working river, you know. There's a lot of stuff going up and down, and it seems they're pretty busy today. Yeah, this sort was fairly new. But tell me if you know what it is in the comments, guys. That's the start of section 1 over there. Goes all the way along up towards Dartford Creek and then crosses inland, I believe, and then heads towards Bexley. And that's where the first section ends. And then obviously this section ends a little bit further down here, about 1.5 miles down at Purfleet. So we're about 1 mile out, I believe. Just looked at the sign just back there. It's a little bit uninspiring, I guess. I can see how some people might look at this and think, nah, it's not a bit of me. Because on one side we've got stinky landfill. The other side we've got the Thames and a beautiful view of the Dartford crossing. But I guess, what type of person are you? Are you going to look at the left and say, not a bit of me, or look at the right and say, there we go, we make do with what we've got in front of us, you know? And I can't complain. This walk has been good, you know. It's been a bit of industry floating about, you know, and a lot of noise and smells, but you just got to take the positive out, you know. I'm getting out, having a walk, clearing my mind, played a bit of music, had a little listen to a podcast as well, and obviously doing a bit of recording to try and inspire you guys to come out on your own adventures. But yeah, Been a good walk so far. Can't complain too much. Last mile. Onwards go, guys. So we've got the RSPB calf. So let's see if it's going to be open. I need some sustenance. Need to eat something. So I've got a coffee. Now onwards to the last part onto Purfleet. My train leaves in about 20 minutes, so it's not that far, so I'm going to take a bit of a leisurely stroll down to the station, go and check out some bits over here, and then that'll be the end of today's walk. So I hope you've enjoyed it, guys. But we'll do a closing out one at the end, and hopefully there'll be something nice at the end to say you've completed the London Loop walk. We'll see. Just coming off track slightly because we've got 20 minutes to the train. Just wanted to see if the path connected up here, whether I could have walked through or not. But we'll see in a moment. I don't think you can. I think this path is the path that leads all the way down to the Thames Estuary path as well, actually. That's a great walk. All the way from, I think it's actually from Purfleet actually, all the way down to, Tilbury to Leigh-on-Sea. Great walk, definitely recommended. Let's have a look up this ladder, eh? Yeah, I think the path goes all the way down actually, and you go underneath the bridge. There's like the flood defences, danger, keep off. So I think we're going to head back to the station anyway, but this could be a walk for another time maybe. We can link this up with Tilbury. We'll get back to the station that way. Onwards we go. So here we are, Purfleet, which will be the start of the London Loop, or the end, depending how you look at it. I wonder if there's anything here. Check it out. So guys, finished. Well, I've still got 5 sections to do, but I've done the end part and it's slightly disappointing. There is absolutely nothing here to say that you've ended or started this great epic walk. So it ends on a bit of a sour note in the sense of there's nothing there to take a picture with or anything like that. but you know that you've done it, which is great, you know. But I can't help but think just having something there to help you out. This last section, the last section I've just done, wasn't the greatest. There's some bits that are well overgrown and ain't been used in a long time, but overall all the parts I've done so far and the remaining 5 that I'm going to do, guaranteed to be quality, and great way to improve your physical health. Also up here as well, great space to think a lot clearer afterwards as well, and that feeling of you've accomplished something. Definitely the sections run from about 4 miles to 10 miles, some of them, so there's something for everybody, and you can break it down as much as you want really, because there's always good connections either end. But overall, great walk, definitely recommended as normal. So we're just waiting for our train back now, which is here in 5 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, share, subscribe, like, comment, the old shebang. And also join us on all our other social media channels. Search the Proper Blokes Club to find out more about what we do. Cheers.